we're going to continue our work with graphing linear equations. So let's take a look. Oops, one too far. Example 1. What is the value of the function f of x equals 3x minus 15? First of all, what is this f of x business? Basically, that's the same thing as y. It's just telling you that it's a function, so they write it in a different format, f of x. And we're supposed to figure out what's the value when x is negative 3. So substitute the negative 3 in. That's all you have to do. So we go ahead and we place negative 3 here, wherever the x's were. And we get a negative 9 minus 15, so we get negative 24. And voila, you have your answer. It's A. Next one. Here we go. Try this one on your own. It says evaluate the function h of x equals negative 7x. Still means that it's just a function. X equals 7. So please go ahead and substitute 7 in. Pause your video. All right, I hope we all could do that one. And we place the 7 in here, so negative 7 times 7, negative 49. Okay, for the function f of x equals 2x minus 10, find the value of x so that f of x equals 6. Pardon me. So replace the f of x with 6, because f of x is 6. So voila, we're going to put a 6 in there. And so we have 6 equals 2x minus 10. Let's use our algebra skills, moving the 10 over by adding. So you add 10 to both sides, and then divide by 2, x equals 8. Now, if x equals 8, there's your solution. So x equals 8 when f of x is 6. One more. The gray wolf population in central Idaho, hey, aren't they pretty, was monitored over several years for a project aimed at boosting the number of wolves. The number of wolves can be modeled by this equation, where x is the number of years since 1995. Graph the function and identify domain and range. All right, so here's our equation, and we're going to look to see what happens with the wolf population. We cannot go backwards in time, so let's start with 0 years since 1995. If we put a 0 into the equation, 37 times 0, 0, plus 7 is 7. So at 0 years since 1995, you get 7 wolves. Place a 1 in. Multiply, you get 37 plus 7 is 44. So 1 year after 1995, you get 44 wolves. Place a 2 in. So 2 times 37 plus 7 is 81. So after 2 years, you get 81 wolves. And so we go to graph this. Now notice we started at 0 and it was 7. So our y value is 7 right here, and it continues to go up. So our domain has to be greater than 0 because it's time. You can't go backwards in time, 0 and up. And our function, or our y value, has to be greater than 7 because the lowest value we have for y is 7, and then it keeps going up from there. So f of x is greater than or equal to 7 is how we write that. Okay. Let's have you try this one. Use the model from example 3 with the wolves to find the value of x so that f of x is 155. So if f of x is 155, you know what to do. Place it in there. Pause your videos and give it a try. Welcome back. Pick your 155, place it in here, and when you solve, you get a 4 for your x. Remember, 4 represents the number of years since 1995. So 4 years after 1995, the wolf population is 155 is how you interpret that. All right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.